The census allows for evidence-based planning and programming. So a census is one of the main statistical tools worldwide. It's done every after 10 years. So the government overall, the country has an opportunity to assess holistically the well-being of the whole population. And based on that, programs are set to address issues that have become evident, and of course that impacts the living conditions of the people. The government and all partners involved in development, the census results cover a broad range of issues, from demographics to population, from demographics to education, to health, things to do with mortality and maternal mortality, to fertility, to employment, to living conditions, household conditions, water, sanitation, and so on and so forth. So it's clear from that every government department, any development partner who is working to address those issues will use the results as a basis to know the starting point or an evaluation point of the condition of that particular sector, and then work to improve it. There are two main issues that differentiate this census from the previous one. One is the technical organization and everything, and two is the scope. Regarding technical organization, of course, after 10 years, so much has changed in terms of technology. And technology is used to make sure the data is collected as swiftly as possible, as accurate as possible. This time, for example, we are using satellite imagery to map the whole country and be able to connect the data with the local area, and it will be very useful in disseminating the results. But also some other areas that didn't exist much 10 years ago, like use of internet, like mobile phones, like kindergarten education in Rwanda. So those are the different things that we're capturing now that we didn't capture. We have about 17 to 18 areas that we expect to get results from. One is knowing things to do with population age, gender, fertility, and so on and so forth. We have questions to do with disability. We have questions to do with education at all levels, from kindergarten to tertiary education. We have employment. We have urbanization and migration. We have coverage in terms of health insurance. We have things to do with maternal mortality, child mortality, and mortality in general. We have housing. We want to know water, sanitation, energy use, housing structure, whether permanent or temporary, this issue of Nyakatsi, verifying that it's not there anymore. What households own, mobile phones, televisions, radios, and so many other things. And most importantly, the census will help us using the variables in the census and our previous research to do poverty mapping, knowing exactly which areas are very poor to the lowest level, to like Akagari level or sector level. The first preliminary results should be available end this year, in December, showing the population count. We call that the preliminary results. But the definitive results showing all that I've talked about should be available end next year. I will have comprehensive reports showing the situation in each and every sector.